Chapter 9, Waste Management. There are three categories of waste. First is obsolete items, second is surplus items, and third is scrap. When we say obsolete items, these are those materials and equipments which are not damaged and which have economic worth but which are no longer useful for the company's operations owing to many reasons, such as changes in product line, process, materials, and so on. Next one is the surplus items. These are those materials and equipments which have no immediate use and have accumulated due to faulty planning, forecasting, and purchasing. However, they have a usage value in the future. Next is scrap. It is defined as a process wastage such as turnings, borings, sprues, and flashes. They have an end use within the plant having commercial values, hence should be disposed of periodically. Next is reasons for generation and accumulation of obsolete, surplus, and scrap items. First is changes in product design. This may lead to some items getting invalid so far as the final product is concerned. Hence, the entire stock of such items are surplus and obsolete. Next is rationalization. Sometimes, raw materials are rationalized so as to minimize variety and simplify procurement. The rationalization process renders some items as surplus or obsolete. The third reason is cannibalization. Cannibalization when a machine breakdown occurs. Sometimes it is rectified using part of identical machine which is not functioning due to various reasons. This process of cannibalization is not uncommon in many project-based industries. When continued unchecked, this results in obsolete and scrap items. Next is faulty planning and forecasting. The marketing department may have a sales forecast which might be on the higher side. Any material planning has to be based on sale forecasts and this could result in surplus items. Wrong identing by the user departments also lead to accumulation. Next is faulty purchase practices. Sub-optimizing decisions like buying in bulk to take care of discounts and transportation economy without taking into account factors such as shelf life, storage space requirements, and technological changes once again lead to the accumulation of surplus and obsolete stocks. Lastly are the other causes. The other causes are many items are held as insurable spares for many years without any consumption. Faulty stock keeping methods without adequate preservation lead to spoilage. Inferior materials handling, improper codification, and poor manufacturing method also result in obsolete. Surplus and scrap items. Poor maintenance of machine tools may result in excessive tools wear and greater process of scrap. Identification and control of waste. Combining process of combining the stock records and movement analysis have been found very effective in locating such stocks in the total inventory. Stock issue card should be combed and in items which have not been consumed for a period of 1 year must be isolated. A list of such items and their value in terms of money and time must be made. Lists must be prepared for items which have not moved for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, and above. Effective point advice. Details of new products and materials is required. Details of materials and product which will be invalid or obsolete when the change occurs and the approximate date when the change is expected to be introduced are detailed and circulated to concerned departments. Thereby helps in tapering off the stocks of invalid items, cancellation of orders for such items, placing orders for buying or manufacturing new items and related activities. Help in better coordination of profitable introductions of changes with minimum side effects, such as the accumulation of obsolete items. Optimal utilization of SCARP. This would allow conservation of the use of scarce natural resources, such as iron ore. This is because scrap is an important element which goes into the manufacture of steel and casting.